Alors, on accueille le capitaine du Canadien de Montréal, Brian Gionta. Brian, it's a pleasure to have you on our show tonight. Thank you very much.
Merci.
Brian, big win tonight, 7 points on 8 this week. Almost invincible, your team.
Well, we've been playing well. We fell apart against the Island the other night, and it's something we want to stay away from. And I think we corrected that tonight going into the third period. We really kept pressing against them tonight, and that's trying to be our identity of our team, is forcing the other teams.
Alors voilà Brian Gionta qui évidemment est très heureux de la tournure des événements et que disons que la stratégie du Canadien a beaucoup changé contrairement au match contre les Islanders jeudi ici, une défaite crève-cœur en prolongation.
Brian, I don't want to go back last year, but what we've been seeing this year, you guys are first in the East. It must be a lot more fun to play hockey like this, huh?
Always. When you're winning, it's always fun. It's something we put behind us last year. It's a lot of things went wrong. You had injuries, and we just had the snowball was going the wrong way, and we couldn't stop it. So it's nice, the new culture, and everything's going well for us right now.
Alors, Mario lui parlait du plaisir que les joueurs du Canadien ont cette année à jouer comparativement à l'an dernier. Différentes cultures, et c'est très amusant de jouer au hockey par les temps qui courent chez le Canadien. Denis.
You're captain of the best team in the East right now. Tell us how Michel Thierry expects you to exercise your leadership as opposed to maybe in the previous season. Is there anything different that he's asked you to do?
No, not much. I think my leadership type is kind of trying to lead by example, going out there on the ice and trying to give it my all. When things need to be said, you're kind of that go-between between the coaches and the players, trying to get the message across. But besides that, it's mostly leading by example.
Alors, Denis qui lui parlait, lui a demandé en fait si Michel Therrien lui avait demandé d'exercer un leadership spécial pour cette saison. Pas vraiment. Le leadership qu'il peut exercer, Brian Gionta, c'est vraiment sur la patinoire et montrer aux autres ce qu'il peut faire de par son talent. François.
You came up to the NHL in an organization that was really strong inside. I mean, the Devils are an example for the entire league. When you look at Galchenyuk and Gallagher coming in, kids like that, how do you deal or how do you thrive over what those guys are bringing to you?
Well, we feed off their energy as young guys. They bring some energy to the lineup. But as far as us, Michel's done a great job of teaching those guys, showing them how to play the game, what it means to be a professional. And I think that's where we take over on the road and at home. Trying to teach them what it's like to have the grind and to be a professional and to succeed at this level. You can't take any nights off. You have to prepare your body nonstop nowadays, and you have to be ready for everything.
Is that, juste rajouter là-dessus, could that be the biggest difference, if you compare to last year and the other year before? Because the kids came along, but we never thought that this team was as well structured and that the guys were as well prepared to start games and to start the season.
Yeah, it's I liken it. A lot of the pressure here in Montreal comes from outside, and it's a tough organization to grow up in. It's a tough organization to be pushed through quickly as a young guy, and you have to be careful. And I think they've done a great job with both those young guys. And it's something in this city. They've done a nice job. You find some place for him to live, and Gallagher's with George's, and Galchenyuk has his parents here and his sister to live with. Those are little things that make a big difference in their career going forward.
Alors François lui a parlé évidemment de la venue de deux jeunes, Gallagher et Galchenyuk, dans la formation. Brian Gionta qui louange le travail qu'a fait ses coéquipiers, mais également Michel Therrien, comment devenir un bon professionnel également. Et il ne s'est pas caché en disant qu'ici à Montréal, c'est pas toujours évident de bien entamer une carrière professionnelle, mais avec un bon encadrement comme les deux jeunes ont présentement, ça facilite la tâche de tous et chacun.
Talking about young guys, Brian, what I've seen from upstairs, it seems like Piqué Souban has changed too.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a good job. When he came in this year, he really kind of came in under the radar and just wanted to show he could work. And that's a kid, somebody that has a ton of talent, and it's going to be a huge key to this team, but he has to channel him the right way. And I think he's getting a good message from Michel, from Mark, From the guys in the room, it's just been a great room to be a part of.
Alors, il a été question de Piquet Souban, qui est un homme changé cette saison, disons-le. Il a bien compris le message de Michel Therrien et de Marc Bergevin en début de saison. Denis?
Michel's made some minor and major tweaks to your system, especially defensively. How much easier has it been to adapt and accept these changes? Because they're pretty different from the conventional hockey by the fact, how much easier has it been, because you're winning, to be convinced that these things are actually...
Always when things are going right, you believe in it a lot quicker. You see the results. But it's fun because, you know what, you're not sitting back at all. You're forcing the puck at all times. You're able to get going. You know, sometimes you want to go and you have to hold back, and that's a tough system to be in. This one, you get to be able to go and try to force turnovers, limit the time you're in your own zone, standing around just taking lanes away. You're able to shrink and get in and out of there. And the little time you can spend in your own end, it's going to be much better off.
Alors, il a été question du système imposé par Michel Therrien, pas compliqué. Écoutez, tenter de provoquer des revirements, passer le moins de temps possible dans sa propre zone, finalement. François, peut-être une dernière question?
Everything seems to be easy when you're winning. But the way things are right now, if you look at the first 3 lines, you can shuffle everybody, and it seems like everybody's happy to play with anybody, and that the results are coming, whoever is playing with who. How do you explain that?
The big key is everybody up and down the lineup is buying into the system. We're playing the same way. So when you go out there, it doesn't matter who you're with. You know what your role is. You know what the other guy's going to do. There's no second guessing to it. You know, if you look at our line tonight, Pruss comes in, and we have a good night. We're down low a lot, controlling the puck a lot. With Gallagher out, we didn't miss a beat. You know, I mean, those are little things that could hurt the team, but everybody's buying into the system, doing the same thing, and it makes it much easier.
Alors, François qui lui mentionnait que c'est comme, on a l'impression que n'importe qui peut jouer sur n'importe quel trio, puis effectivement, il adhère dans la théorie de François. Tout le monde trouve son compte, finalement, dans chacun des trios. Brian Gionta, thank you very much for being with us tonight. Best of luck for the rest of the season and for this week, too, in Ottawa and Toronto.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Gionta du Canadien de Montréal. On s'arrête pour la pause. Au retour, on vous a parlé de l'Arcellaire qui a vanté le Doc Guimond dans le vestiaire après cette victoire du Canadien. On vous fait entendre les échos de vestiaire et le point de presse de Michel Therrien. Le Canadien a gagné 3-0.
Soyez avec nous lundi au 5 à 7. Nous allons bien sûr revenir sur l'affrontement entre le Canadien et les Rangers de samedi, mais on va parler également de l'affrontement Canadien-Sénateur lundi soir.
Oui, Gaston Therrien sera là pour analyser le tout. Également Pierre Lebrun qui sera avec nous, Philippe Quentin, et il sera question de hockey junior avec Stéphane Leroux. Bon week-end à lundi, 17h. Autre grosse semaine qui va commencer.